Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So, last time I said I was going to do inventory management, and I actually did. Now, I mostly did things for characters who were outside of our main party that we've been using for a little bit. So, Shadowheart here, do need to hide the helmet, but we'll get there, has this new helmet, which she's had for a while, the Dark Justiciar helmet, which should hopefully help her. It's alright, it's fine. It was basically the best we had. She also I've changed like some of her other stuff, so now when she heals a creature they gain the effect of Blade Ward. That sort of thing seemed like that was very good for her, and that's what we've done. I've also given her the long arm of the Gur, which she should be able to use. Wait, is she not proficient with heavy crossbows? I thought she was proficient with heavy crossbows. Now I'm like, interesting. Some of the things when we hovered over it was actually, it was showing my stuff, so I'm not sure. I think she's proficient with it. Now I'm like, if I check here, maybe she's not proficient with it, in which case I should give that to somebody else. Okay, never mind. We're doing inventory management live. So, Karlach, what are you using right now? You're using a heavy crossbow. Okay. There we go, that's fine. This can head to you. And then, now I need to go back to you. Open up this. This was not how I planned on starting. Open up that one. Go find a bow and give her the bow. So probably this bow then, which I think is what she had before. Cool, right, anyway. So I was doing things like that to Shadowheart, but apparently she was not proficient. She is proficient, however, with the short bow, which she's got there. Also, I've given her the Ring of Free Action, so she's all ready to go. I was going to have her go vampire hunting with us, but I guess we're bringing Karlach instead. We now have Astarion. Now, Astarion got the most upgrades out of anybody. So, immediately, I've replaced his hat, which had the Arcane Acuity, with one that just gives him spell save DC and spell attack rolls, because I felt we might as well just get the bonus. I've also given him Veil of the Morning. So, undead have advantage on attack rolls against you, and you have advantage on saving throws against their actions and spells. Seems really good when we're about to go into a vampire place. Well, I say about, I mean, I don't know, it might be another 20 hours, but his next thing is going into a vampire place. Seemed like this was like a no-brainer for him. I've given him this cloak. It's not very good, but it's something to have. I'm trying to see what other stuff I have on him here. I gave him the Sentient Amulet, so he has another spell to cast. Yeah, basically that's what he's got. He's got a bunch of stuff that he already had. And then I also gave him the Near Misser, so he now has a more powerful weapon. Moving on to Gale, I actually equipped the cloak that he had. And that's about the main change for him, so he's now better. And then, with Lae'zel, I've given her the circlet, which gives her a bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. I've given her some more heavy armor, and I've given her the flawed Helldusk things. As this will give her a little extra fire damage on each attack. I've also given her these boots, which lets her jump even further with her natural jumping. That's going to mean that she's insane. And then I've given her this band. So when she's lower than 50% HP, she gains momentum. Momentum gives her more movement speed. Movement speed affects your jump distance that you can do. She also has increased jump distance. Basically, I think all of this is going to synergize to make her insane. So, that's what we got. But in our main party, not too much else. We do now have this, which is another 1,000 gold, which means it's probably another 800 gold. And, yeah, I think it's time for us to leave. Are you okay, Mizora? It looked like she dropped something on her shoe. Anyway, let's leave here, because we should be next to a shop. Honestly, short rest.
Time to get going.
Then leave here. Because we should be directly next to a shop, which should mean that we can just sell all of this junk. So let's do this. Hello.
I'm ever so glad Master Figaro was saved. I'd have been out of a job otherwise.
Oh, right, you don't count as a shop. Okay. Back this way. Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. Is he over here? Where is he? Has he gone to the front? Oh, he has gone to the front. Ah, right. Slow down a second.
Welcome back, friend. The fine facilities of Figaro Facemaker are yours to peruse.
I met your sister. She didn't have a very high opinion of you.
Well, the feeling is decidedly mutual. Her wares are a poor imitation of the clothing I have on offer here. If she would just accept my offer to work here, like Father wanted, we could resolve all this bad blood. But no, too proud.
Oh, okay. Well, let's
Very
do
good,
some
sir.
of this. I don't actually care what you have. I'm more interested in selling stuff from here. Do a little type sort here. So all of this. Also, this water, by the way, sells for 0. We should not pick up water. But anyway. That should be everything. Then we'll balance it. Wonderful. Oh, he gives us a 100% discount because he loves us. Oh, fantastic. I didn't realize. He's actually probably good to sell to as well because he's probably giving us the actual amount of things. Cool.
Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
Okay, it is nice that he's given us proper amounts for what we're selling them. And there we go. I do have a few other things on us here, like the invisibility ring seems like useful. I've kept us with the dimension door boots and some of this other stuff just because it's generally useful. And I spotted it that we had this in camp with this book. This book is Book of Spells to Hell opens the way to the House of Hope. And now I think we probably got that with the ritual stuff, but I feel it was probably worth having with us, you know? If we're going to go to the House of Hope at some point, we probably want to have the Book of Spells that will take us there. Right. Let's see. So Upper City off limits. Let's see what this says. You might oh, there was actually one other person in here, wasn't there? Let's speak to them as well. You. Hello.
Can't believe someone would try and murder Master Figaro. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Well, unless it was buzzing around one of his fitting rooms.
You could also break into the upstairs here. Okay, a little breaking and entering never hurt anyone. Right. Up here, let's do a little breaking into his upstairs. Right, we'll add guidance to it. Wonderful. Let's see if he's got anything upstairs. Nothing so far. Oh, okay, there we go. Well, we'll have that. Just while we're here. We'll have that. We'll have that. Let's see what else he's got. Wicker chest. Yeah, all of this is ours. Anything else in here? Cabinet. Some of these. Okay. This guy's kit will have that. Of his hammer. We'll have his apple that he's like midway through eating. And we'll have what's in the traveler's chest. Okay, we're basically nothing. Also, I remembered that I said I was never going to pick up hammers again. It happens. Right, this leads out to his balcony, which has a disguise kit on it, thieves' tools. Yeah, there's really nothing out here that's worth grabbing. I'm just seeing if there's any reason to do that. A blank canvas? Nah. Okay. Wicker chest? It's fine, we'll grab the blank canvases here. How much do they sell for? 3. Yeah, it's barely worth picking up. In fact, I don't think it is. Right. The pictures, on the other hand, definitely worth it. And the disguise kits, we'll have those too. I'm not going to pick up the easel either. Right, in here. Figaro's chest key. Which I assume opens a chest. Oh, not this chest, apparently. Alright, maybe the chest at the front. Okay. Grab a few more bits. Wait, does that soap bar allow us to... is that actually soap? Ooh, I wonder if that lets us get the blood off. Anything in the vase? Nope. Anything in here? Don't pick up water, because water is worthless. Like, literally, it's just weight for nothing. We'll grab the canteen. Grab the bottle. Grab this. Oh, there's a strong box here. Ooh, well, we might have a look. you know, not the end of the world to just have a little look in here. See what's going on. Let's see. What have we got? Nothing. He has nothing in his strong box. Scroll of Seeming. Grab the soap bar while we're here. Yeah, sure, we'll grab the sponge. Right. Can I use this? You can consume it. Yeah. Hey, we look a lot better now.
If not over,
okay,
through.
that's a consumable. I see. Right, out here. Hey, Figaro? Figaro, are you here? Figaro, I have some stuff to sell you. Yeah. Hello.
Welcome back, friend. The fine
Right,
facilities are
let's see what you got in
very good,
stock.
sir.
Right, barter. Let's say that. Those. Oh, not that. And those. Wonderful. Oh, and this. And this. And this. I see we can keep that and that. There we go. Wonderful.
Now remember,
So he'd literally just sold him his own stuff back, but hey, whatever. Good. Do a quick save. And we will move on to the next location. I think it's probably going to be basically to the end of this road and then back again. Let's speak to this person first.
Probably.
I was queuing with the others and then I started feeling wrong. No thanks.
What do you mean by that?
You trying to get in too? I waited half a day and got nowhere. I gave up.
Okay.
The brain. It's here. Stay away from the gate.
Okay. Well, I will take your warning under advisement. Hello.
You want a copy of this rag? Gold. Make it quick.
What's with the attitude?
Me stupid dad makes me sell these shite rags. Pillock. If you want one, it's gold.
Okay. You selling newspapers?
Yeah. The best one in town. Also, the only one in town. You want a copy? Gold.
Okay, sure. Ah, the Baldur's Mouth Gazette?
The Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth barks, the fist bites. I forget the real slogan, but you get the idea. Now, buy a copy, or leave.
Okay.
Works great as toilet paper if you run out.
I'll remember that. 95. Ooh, new edition. Okay, Cobalt Diggers Union stages strike. Where's the money gone? Rakath Glitterbeard's assets gone, but life saved. Volo's latest tome retracted for corrections. Cow Lobby stages dirty protest of livestock size limit. How regular citizens can aid our chrome custodians. Constellations, astrologers warn of Oroth's bared fangs. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, that can go to Will. That's fine. Cool. Right, let's go over here, I guess. Right, we've already read most of these, haven't we? In fact, we've read all of these. I'm going to leave them here. Right. Oh, Veronica Hamperclips and her adventures beyond the wash basin. What is that? Grab it. Let's have a little read. The novel tells the story of Veronica Ronnie Hamperclips, who has been tumbled by her demeaning and mean-spirited husband into having more children than she wanted. Now it seems she is ceaselessly spending her days at the wash basin, cleaning a never-ending supply of dirty things. She escapes this when she solves the unsolvable riddle of the almost disturbingly handsome fairy prince Rigel. Whisked to a world of fairy court politics and jewels, Ronnie has a marvellous time, and doesn't miss her damn children or her awful husband one bit. This is escapist fantasy, treacle pot-boiling of the treaculiest variety, and it is glorious. Alright, we'll grab the balsam down here. So we'll grab everything we can down here. mightn't we? Grab the clothes, the leather boots, the swarmy swagger boots. What's up with those? Oh, nothing. They're just swarmy and swaggery. And then we'll grab that. This must be another way into the upper city, maybe, from below. Not sure we really want to worry about that right now. And a rat. Hello.
There's creeps in cloaks creeping around down in the sewers.
I know. I'm very well aware. There's creeps and cloaks all over the place. Okay, water barrel. And now we'll head this way. Okay, so now we're coming up at the statue the other way, and we're going to start moving our way towards the right. Let's speak to this guy, Dizin.
This city has been in a downward spiral for too long. Only the soft-hearted and the street vermin dare to deny it.
Oh, okay.
Bloody ridiculous. Some folk must live a charmed life if a child playing in the street's their greatest worry.
Hello.
Almost coming to blows over a pebble. What's this city coming to?
Hello, child.
I was just playing. I wasn't even aiming at him.
Oh, I see.
Nobody wants to read the right act to a child, but, well, discipline's got to start somewhere, eh?
Okay. Well, we'll leave you alone. I want to speak to the person in this building next. Hello, Fig. Who are you?
Oi! Stop a moment.
Okay.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
The family? Wait a second, this is Jaheira's house? Oh.
A Larathin residence.
Harper report no leads. Hi Harper, I'm sorry to report we've had no leads on the boys' parents. If they were indeed among the first taken by the cult, then their trail is long gone cold. So Grim thought that perhaps they were deemed unworthy of ascending and sent to serve the cult's purpose in some other way. I hope he's settling in there. It might as well be he has nowhere else to go. Hello.
Move on. Commander might be away, but I keep a tidy house for her.
Okay. So maybe adopted children as well? Maybe that's what we're looking at. Hello, everybody.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
Mother, Jaheira, are these your children?
She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Enough, Ryan. I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
What did she say?
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult, which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you?
Ooh.
You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
Well, you should really just listen to your mother.
Oh, the one stern parent is quite enough, thank you very much.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
Ooh.
So old!
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Okay then.
What's that?
What is that? A loose plank. Okay. Unsent sending. Ooh. A short note marked up as a professional sending, a magical message up to 25 words intended to find a recipient wherever they might be. This copy was never given over to a cleric for delivery. No, I don't know what to do, so come back and tell me or I'll come find you. Death will not protect you, idiot. That's a good one. We'll grab that. Back to the entrance. Hey, Ryan.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
There are refugees outside the walls. They'll need protection.
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good.
Okay, sure.
So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Okay then. This is locked. Oh, well, let me unlock it. Oh, we auto-pass. Well, that's fine then. I guess I'll auto-pass. Ooh, a letter to Ryan. Ryan, we have had no further word from the High Harper since she gathered her forces and struck out east. While her sending to you is certainly concerning, she made no such contact with us, and I cannot believe the Jaheira we know would fail to pass on all she knew if she truly believed the end was at hand. Your mother will be fine. She always is. Pagus Ree, High Harper of the Cloakwood chapter. I mean, let's be honest, they were right. So, I mean, that's, you know, good response. Right, we'll grab this. There's so many random bits of junk here. I guess I'll grab the cleaver, bowls. Oh, hey, York. Grab what's on the shelves. It said we could take what we need, and I need it all. Grilled pork leg, mushroom soup. Okay. Oh. Baguette. White bread. Are we going to run around the other way for this? Almost. Okay. Right. Then in here, let's grab... Oh, what's battle plans? A yellowed manual outlining stuffy combat forms. Fig has added her own embellishments and looping, colourful drawings of her family members. One last entry stands out, an angry face in a perfect circle shouting, "Go for the eyes."
What are we reading now?
We'll have that.
More Londo?
No, I'm looking for any histories about this absolute.
I wouldn't bother. It's a new god.
Sorry, I'm listening to these two.
Mysterious.
It's just another cult. And cults are common as muck.
So saith the wise Jessim.
Hey, Jessim, what's up?
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court?
One of such evident breeding as I, of House Fluffington, needs no formal announcement.
Sir Fluffington, an honor to host you in my manor.
Jessamine discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
Good argument, good argument. Right, well this is going to make the landed families of Tethir interesting. A ledger detailing the lineage of noble families of Tethir abruptly cutting off at a date marked the 10 Black Days of Elint. Looping hand-drawn diagrams pick up below, tracing tenuous connections between names, cramped alongside a note in the same hand. If Jaheira won't trace her roots, then I will. I'm still not sure if these are our actual children or not, but whatever. I know Jord probably isn't. In his third work, Don't Swallow the Specimen Even If You've Just Had an Overspiced Curry and It Looks Like It Might Help, Professor Oli Munkel Shrewsbury lays out in languid detail his experiences cataloguing the many plants and mushrooms he encountered across the mischievous twilight forces of the Feywild. He reports that the weave moss common to the Sword Coast has its origins in the Feywild, which explains its tendency to germinate near sources of magic on Toril. The properties of the acorn truffle, when carefully incluated into the alchemy process, i.e. it can be used for a potion that allows the drinkers to speak to animals, and many more things besides over the stretch of simply ridiculous 6,000 pages. Okay. Also, can we point out how it has an open square bracket and no closed square bracket? Literally unplayable. We're gonna have to wait for a patch before we start again. Anyway, hey Jord.
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
Okay, yes, so they're all adopted. Got it. So you're all Jaheira's wards.
Wards, family, lifelong irritants. Use whichever term you wish.
We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
Okay. Good to know.
Coming along
right.
nicely
Ooh.
there, Floki.
A Lotharian
Good,
resident's
strong
backdoor
roots.
key. Oh, literally opens the back door. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, at least we found a use for it. Mugwort. Cupboard. What else have we got here? Murgrass. Belladonna. Pouch. Nothing in here. What have we got? Dwarven taxonomy. Or taxonomy. Species Taxonomy by Reginald Cultural Eavesdropper Wiley gives a full and complete categorization of dwarves, from the gust-wrinkled pale Arctic dwarves to the tan, great Riften, gold dwarves to the once enslaved Dweger, to the tall and gregarious shield dwarves to the underdark dwelling Urdanir, to the brilliantly adaptive and culturally rich wild dwarves living in the jungles of Chult. Wonderful. Stack of books. Blow of the Chionthar. Read it. Domovi Invocation. A flat piece of parchment bearing the name day blessing. It appears to make an offering to Domovoi, some manner of Rashimar household spirit thought to shower the lucky celebrants in gifts. It's signed only M with a small drawing of a rodent lined with what appears to be actual fur. Oh. M being Minsk, you'd assume. So I'm assuming once we get Minsk, we want to come back here. Assuming we can. I'm sorry, you know what to do. Yeah. Okay, so that's the ascending. Come back here.
I just trimmed you.
Right, over here. Don't need the cooking pots. We'll have a look in Jaheira's study. Okay.
Something over there.
The pin slot. Oh, if I insert the Harper pin. Wait a second, I have the Harper pin. Wait. This actually had a use? Harper pin. I had a Harper pin. Engraved pin. It worked. Oh ho ho. I've had that pin for so long and I thought it was useless, but okay. Disappearances in the city. Hi Harper, it seems our last reports were over hasty. Our investigations into the recent spat of disappearances across the city have led to the re-emergence of subjects in almost every case. We're chasing down those last few and following up the rumours of strange shadows in the sky at night. Perhaps we can hope it's just a case of some overactive imaginations. No coincidences, absences connected, but why return now? So some of them are tadpoled and some of them were doppelgangers. Correspondence from Theodore Thistlewhistle. Jaheira, I will of course be happy to look in on the children in your absence, though I'd remind you that Ryan and Jord are now twice my height and all too happy to remind me of it. Whatever business you're off on, take care. If the children take it into their heads to go rearing off to help, I won't be able to stop them, nor will I try to. Theodore.
Bad soil?
Okay. Over here.
Mother.
The coded field report. Hi Harper, movement in the Shadowlands confirmed. Absolute cultists pass where the shadows are deepest, no clue as to how, and no means to follow. Lights spied in the Moonrise Towers from afar, and great movement of forces through the dark. They are gathering an army. Bring more Harpers, bring means of making light, quickly. Okay. Final warning. A missive printed beneath a burning emblem of the Flaming Fist, deep quill slashes indicate a certain level of irritation on the part of the writer. Residents of the Ilarrathian House, I will remind you once again that guardianship of the lower city falls exclusively to the Flaming Fist, with additional support from the new Steel Watch. We do not require the assistance of any private citizens in the settling of street disputes, no matter how extreme those citizens deem the Watch's response to be. Jord, we've been happy to overlook your mother's association with a certain illegal organization due to your family's service to the city. Do not make us regret it. Brian, if you're so keen to bust a few skulls, then you're welcome to re-enlist. Ooh. Signed, Manip Regis, Bloom Ridge Garrison. Re-enlist is interesting, so got kicked out of the Flaming Fist. A clipping from the Baldur's mouth. Beloved Ranger Bewitched. Citizens of the city were stunned to find a local landmark absent when the sun rose over the Wide this morning. The Beloved Ranger, a statue dedicated to the hero of the city, was removed from its perch overnight with reports of a struggle and sounds of battle during the dark hours. The City Watch had no comment to add, but the market squares told a clear tale of smashed cobblestones, scorched tiling, and blood-specked stalls. Whatever force wrested the ranger from its perch, he did not go quietly. Okay, I'm going to go to the hideout in a second, but I'm deliberately not going right now, although I am very happy that the pin worked. I'm actually, like, you know, happier than I should be that keeping an item worked and had a purpose. Also, weren't there like hundreds of Harper pins and I only kept one? It's just like a weird thing that it actually led to something. Okay. In here, the Forgotten Forest. Grab that from under the bed. Let's have a look here. A dark children's picture book featuring a host of animal friends helping one another survive a forbidding forest. At just the moments where it seems the villains have the advantage, a childish hand has drawn a cranky old elven woman beating them about the head with a stick. Okay. Sponge. Cake stand. We don't need more soap bars. Take the plate though. Take the bucket. Right, and then in here. Oh, we have Tate. Hello, Tate.
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look, not dead. I just had a few adventures. Like,
Ooh, which one are we gonna go for? Like, I fought alongside an angel, a warrior angel.
No, Cub. He does not mean me. Now, Cub. Solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait, here. I was keeping this safe.
My Harper pin.
Oh.
Was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
This Harper pin opens more doors than most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
Aw. So, you didn't have to keep the pin from the previous one. You could have just got it here. Well, I mean, that does take the winds out my sails slightly, but, you know, still cool. Anyway, Jessam's journal. A stunningly rendered doodle of a young elven girl sitting on a throne. Faint eraser marks indicate that her crown got more jeweled and elaborate with every iteration. Queen Jessam I of Tethir, ruling over the lands of... looks up Tethir. Oh, right. More interested in being the princess, less interested in, like, you know, knowing actually what she's ruling over. Oh, I see. I see. Right. Downstairs, let's go to the hideout that he told us to go to. Okay, fine. We didn't need to keep the pin all that time, but we did. And it allowed us to open it slightly earlier. Anyway, in the hideout. Jaheira's basement. Okay.
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
Weight from the pressure plate? I don't know what you're talking about. She said we're probably safe as long as she's here. Alright, so does that mean I can just walk in? You said probably.
Have no fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh?
That might mean that we have to stay in the group with her. That's alright. We can do that.
The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
Okay. Hey, some not XP. Hey, rats.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But boss doesn't care about that.
Okay, first clue that we had to go to the Blushing Mermaid to deal with the hag.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
What? Hello?
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
In there. Hello.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones.
Good job, Badger. Okay, well, we now know that in theory there was something under the Blushing Mermaid, so that's maybe a clue enough for us to go there, but I'm just holding off for now. Again, I'd like to actually know. Alright, let's do a save. Now we're going to let Jaheira walk over here. Waiting for the save to finish.
Let me guess.
Jaheira, give yourself guidance. Walk here. Really? What's the perception check? 20. Okay. Will?
Hero at heart.
Fine, fine, fine. I don't even know what we're rolling for, but fine. I will do it again. So, okay. I mean, 20 isn't too bad with a +7. We only need to roll a 13 or above. Wait, have I been here before? I'm just like, deja vu. It's not too bad. I only need to roll a 13 or above. Continually roll 6. Okay. We'll wait. Although it's 13 or above, depending on what we get a roll on guidance. Anyway, we should pass it on the second try. That's what I think. Personally. I think we should pass it on the second try. Don't you, game? Hey, we discovered the loose planks. Turns out, just asking it a game nicely is the way to do things. Grab this.
Mind my stab.
Grab this. Okay. Oh, shelf. Okay, nothing in here. What we got in this way?
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Disarm the loose planks. Okay. There's a key in it. Okay. Tahira not feeling like sharing all the traps she set up. There's a bookcase. The Baalspawn Saga Part 2. Nothing is going to get me to read that book currently. My dearest wife. Okay. Since you've forbidden the writing of poems, I had to get creative this year, and I tracked down a retired Cormyrean war wizard with a magical method of transferring mental imagery to parchment. The art is imperfect and perhaps better suited to espionage than name day gifts. For all my love and from a safe distance, Khalid. Beneath the note, a small inked picture of a smiling couple. Their mouths gape far too widely, their joints twisting ever so slightly, but beneath the distorted brows you can just about make out a much younger Tahira with a bearded man wearing a Harper pin. Okay, I'm not going to read this, but I am going to open it. And then close it. Oh, wait a second. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I noticed that it doesn't actually have any details, which, you know what? I appreciate. I appreciate they didn't put any details in there, because I don't want any. Right. Because that is talking about Baldur's Gate 2, and this is Baldur's Gate 1, I assume? Yeah, that's fine. You know what, we might as well have it. You know, pick it up. It's just saying that these are some books that she wrote about the saga, or read about the saga. Okay, the Harpers. The Harpers are a secretive organization whose main purpose is the preservation of all things good and right in the world. They outfox evil every turn with shrewd fighting or cunning political maneuver, and though they are not well organized, how could they be, with many members utterly ignorant of the identity of those they might claim as allies? They're united in a purpose and goal. One Harper agent deployed correctly in a conflict often achieves the same results as a loosed army. Okay. You might be like, why is this organization secret? Well, basically because they don't tend to work with, like, you know, governments and things. They tend to just do what they're doing, from my understanding. Right? They tend to just be like, we need to do this to make things good. Well, simply we will do that. And it doesn't really matter what, you know, the people in charge are thinking, which is not good. I think that's roughly right. Although I thought in Baldur's Gate 2 they said it was about balance. So more than it being about the sides of good, it's about keeping a natural balance in the world or something. Anyway.
Keen eye. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door. There is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me.
Well, I also hide all my worthless things behind secret doors.
It should be no surprise to you that Harpers like to hold their secrets close. Whether there is sense in it or not. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman. But then, perhaps I make too much of this. How can I beg privacy when I was not half so trusting on our first meeting? Pass then. Go on. See what it is a foolish old Harper thinks worth hiding away.
Okay. I was going to just walk away from it. Well, what I was going to do is quick save, have a look, and then walk away from it right after a load, but okay. We'll have a look. I'm curious, what have you got in here? Opulent chest. Excuse me? Alright. Oh, there's nothing in here. It's just nothing. Don't look. Oh, it's just, you know, some like very rare items. Okay, so what does perfectly balanced strike do? Send Blem sneaking out with an adder's speed, this very exemplar swiftness embodied in steel. Faded but still legible, the mark of a Karaturan Forge Master adorns the pommel of this exquisite sword. Light as a robin's wing, it will continue to in the correct hands. Oh, I think I missed a line. Light as a robin's wing, quick as a gnomish wit, his weapon has unseamed many foes and will continue to in the correct hands. Yeah, I missed a middle line. Okay. We'll pick that up. Staff of the Ram. Once per turn, the blow possibly knocks back a foe 2 meters and stuns them. This has no effect on dragons or huge creatures. Fashioned by some unknown archmage, no identifying insignia is forthcoming. The staff thrums with a slow, ferocious pulse that draws its concussive power from the spiral-horned creatures that gave the weapon its name. Okay, cool. We'll have that too. Alright, so first of all, I want to check if this is any good for us. So, what does perfectly balanced do? I think I read it without actually reading what it does. It's 13 to 18 damage. Bonus action. I think it's just an attack that you can do as a bonus action. Oh, it does piercing. Ah, whirlwind attack is an AoE. It's also very nice. Okay. So, Knife of the Mountain King gives us a lower critical. Shadow Blade doesn't matter. This one is on a critical, your target takes 10 extra necrotic damage and I gain 10 hit points. And this one basically has extra bonuses on it. Let's send this to Jaheira. It makes sense.
Do what must be done.
Okay, that she would use it. And then we'll have a look. So, this one, Civ Dexterity modifier, the affected entity adds its spellcasting ability modifier to attack rolls. Well, that's pretty good. And then this one is the silence, but I could also do like that. And then like that. Would be better for this to be in the offhand, I think. Okay, that seems good. Yeah, alright.
Can't give up now.
Well, that was pretty good to start with. Display case. Khalid's Gift. While wearing Khalid's Gift, Jaheira cannot be cursed. Gives her 1 extra wisdom up to plus 21, and Khalid's Gift Aid. Okay. A gift from Khalid to Jaheira. Okay. Well, we will give that to Jaheira. It does mean she loses the mass healing word. Oh.
Remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Okay. I think hopefully you caught that. Didn't realize she was speaking until it's too late. Gives her a +1 on wisdom, which right now is very good.
Still alive.
Alright, what else have we got in here? We have this. Nothing in there. And then the Rite of the Timeless Body. What is that? Okay. Oh, also wooden crates over here. I love that she just has a ton of crates with nothing in it. It's pretty unhinged just to have this much storage and nothing in it. This water does sell. Oh, so not all water sells for 0. Interesting. Just some. A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches, describing some manner of druidic ritual. Its purpose unclear, its practice incomplete.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
Okay, is this something to make her immortal? Is that what this is? Waiting for the save. Hello.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsk against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired.
Why? We know Minsk is alive, and now we just have to find him.
It is some defect of the mind, I think. To stubbornly insist you are following the light, even as you blunder through the darkness. Or perhaps the defect is mine. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
Well, the cult has other ways of controlling people. Infection, indoctrination.
You think I flatter myself in believing it is my face alone that Minsk follows? Mahler mark me, but I find myself hoping he is tadpoled. Come then. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind in the vault.
We already did. I found a strange scroll in your sanctuary, something about a timeless body.
The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations.
Oh, that's amazing, Chihiro. What can I do to help?
Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead tree plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able?
I'd cling to life forever if it means I could keep Baldur's Gate safe. But time marches me to a different fate.
And if it does? That does not mean you cannot dig your heels in a little.
Interesting. Well, it's only natural to want more life.
Of course. It is our way. Just as it is Death's way to meet us along the path, gently oblivious to whatever it is we want. I spent most of my life fighting those who tried to escape their end. Ketheric, Irenicus, Sarevok. That is not company I would like to keep. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings, or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub.
Okay. But also this one just explained here, Jaheira's level, right? Because she was saying she's not as strong as she used to be, so they're kind of hinting like that's why her, level is now level 12 rather than level 20, right? She was at some point absurdly powerful, and now she's dropped down. In fact, I think Baldur's Gate 2 you can go even way beyond 20, but you get what I'm meaning, right? Interesting. My people live longer than yours, half-elf? Ooh. I could have used a young and powerful Jaheira. Off the hook that easily, Jaheira. I want you around for a long time yet. Yeah, let's do that one.
I have no plans to lie down and die. Well, perhaps a little lying down when all of this is done. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You're almost certainly going to die first.
Oh, lovely. Also, why didn't you tell me about your family?
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
Okay. Admit it, you were just afraid of Ryan.
Of course I was. You met her, did you not? The girl had opinions before she had teeth. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both.
Alright, let's go. Okay. Also, I'm assuming that she's called Ryan because it's meant to be like Gorion, who is the mentor of the main character in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I'm assuming that's the reason. Also a friend of Jaheira's, I guess, as well. Yeah, because that's how you meet Jaheira and Khalid in Baldur's Gate 1, is Gorion has arranged for them to meet you at an inn or something, right? So, yeah. I guess that's where the name came from. Interesting. Anyway, that seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Got a deeper view into Jaheira this time. And next time, well, I guess we'll visit the next building on the street. Apparently we're doing a building an episode, which is, yeah, I love how much content there is, but I'm also, shocked at how much content there is with nothing pushing forward the main story, right? There's a lot of things that link into it here and there, but, realistically, nothing has told us to do anything in the main story that we don't want to do. Go to save Halsin. That's about it, really, isn't it? Anyway. Oh, I was told, by the way, that you can, in theory, have Lae'zel or Gale leave at this point. And if that was the case, I can definitely see how you can have them taken instead of Halsin if certain conditions are met. That would greatly change how this plays out, right? So instead of my leisurely walk around, I would have been straight there getting them back, because they have quests and things that are actively needing to be done in this area. Well, Halsin was almost the best person who could have been taken for us, because as far as I know, he doesn't have any quests. So it's kind of like, okay, we can leave him a little bit until we're ready, which is cool. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.